And chat with you guys. Once again, I want to show my support of the wonderful lives that the people who are trying to struggle and get along through the day. If you're like me today, you worked and I just got off work and decided to drive on home, take it easy, chill a little bit. And at the same time, I thought, I had watched a few little comments and read a few stories again about our favorite couple, Harry and Meghan. And it still is amazing to me watching some of the commentary that's going along through them. And I think it's very interesting and very telling at how the now proxies that are saying very, very negative things about them, if you're paying attention to this, those who are in the squatty realm, you're seeing that the proxies who are now speaking out are slowly moving around. Um, they are shifting now from the decrepit old men, and now they're sliding into some more modern, younger looking people who are putting up a TikTok here or there, and for no reason, out of the blue, they're saying things like, I don't like Meghan. And when you look at who these people are, again, they don't know her. They never worked with her. They have no relationship to her. But there's some young women now making these statements. The one of the most prominent figures now is Megyn Kelly, and I would like to identify her in the category of blonde bimbo. And if that's a term that's somewhat neutral, um, she's supposed to be, cute and glamorous and attractive and just wrapping her lips around a lot of negative things. And then people are supposed to look at her and go, gee, she's so cute and she's so pretty. I just can't help but believe what she's saying, because I would like to identify with her. It's truly sad. It really is sad, but unfortunately, I don't know if there's something in the water or something in the air or something in the waves in the atmosphere. It is just amazing to me. And I know that I'm a little bit more mature, but I'm just amazed at the fact that people fall for this. I'm just amazed at it. I always remember being a kid and watching TV. I love television. I love movies. And by the way, eventually I'm going to do a live or two and talk about books and television, or some of my favorite movies, but that's in the future. But as we are going through some of our material in Harry's memoir, and I will be going over that as well. But back to me talking about the commercial. When I was a kid, I was watching a commercial, and I don't know if any of you remember this, but way back, there used to be a commercial that would come on advertising Ivory soap. Well, their tagline about the Ivory soap was that it was so pure and so clean, and there were no fillers in Ivory soap, that if you took a shower with it, you would float off the ground, right? And you would be floating through the air the whole day. And I recall my cousin and I think at the time we were probably about maybe 8 and 10. My cousin used to say, gee, I hope I'm going to tell Mom to get us some of that soap because I want to float around all day. And I looked at her and I thought, surely you don't believe that that would really happen. But my cousin actually believed that indeed she would float in the air if she used this soap. I mean, think about that. But as I notice how advertising is done, marketing, and now this press gauntlet that is constantly attacking Harry and Meghan, it is the exact same structure. All press, all marketing, and a flood, I mean an absolute open river running flood of negative sentiment. I mean everything from something as small as a 2-second blip of a photo shoot, a 1-second capture of her hand touching someone. And this is rolled and relayed over and over to talk about, look at the subtle changes in her face, or she let go of someone's hand very quick. It's just amazing. So I'm watching all of this and I'm thinking to myself, I hope other people can see through this with the same amount of attention that I am giving it, or the ability to see these things. But I don't know if that's the case. We can just only look at this and wonder, will this nonsense run its course? So I'm hoping, like you, that maybe this nonsense will end. And along with that, I noticed one of the final articles involves, again, this half-sister that she has, who is a woman that I am amazed is continuing to pursue whatever it is she feels she is entitled to, or however she feels she has been involved in the Harry and Meghan situation. Somehow she feels that Meghan made statements that somehow swept her into this press gauntlet. And in her case, I really do fear, in her case, that she is really going to come out in a very bad place. And it's just because there is just a atmosphere around the half-sister, the father, the brother. There's just something about the way they are moving that doesn't seem to make sense to the rest of the world. And yet, for whatever reason, we're looking at the UK press seek them out, advising them, and running them in front of the cameras every chance they get. It is a very bizarre thing to watch. But we're all going to stand by, I guess, and see how all of this plays out. Now, I do intend to do several other quick recordings on just the things I'm seeing right away. And then eventually I'm going to try to pick up a live, and hopefully you can all listen in and join in once I get that going. In the meantime, I want to wish all of you a great and entertaining day, and get your rest, but also get your walks and workouts, okay? Thank you very much for listening.